Siku ya leo, welcome Your Excellency. Karibu sana.
Your businesses registered daily in the year 2020. Hustlers here, Your Excellency, are all looking forward to the 50 billion shilling and impact even more.
And there we have it, His Excellency the President being presented with the patron certificate as the patron, the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Before you, are going to give a brief experience.
And I'm running a fintech called Upesi Money Transfer. I'm 31 years old.
At Eldo Hub, an organization based in Eldoret, but also on the leadership.
Presenting the Juakali sector, and Ms. Esther Mwendwa, stage Your Excellency President Ruto.
We also face as exporters, which of recent is a huge privilege for me to be in this panel, and more importantly, to be in this session with the Chamber.
I now would like to take the opportunity to invite Absa Bank Kenya CEO Yusuf Lemar. Thank you very much.
And has been operational since then. Also, Trademark East Africa and the Chamber embarked on a second phase.
And everyone, just like any other youth, access employability skill, potential for young people, and the success stories are amazing. And we pick them and place them in organizations, both locally. Them have gotten job employment both locally and internationally. Local businesses to increase their revenue because of digital.
That if we can allocate resources to businesses like this so that they can have silicon valleys across. Welcome, Eugene.
Thank you, Dr. Ruto. Your Excellency employs about 40 people. Your Excellency, at our company, I employ about, just to start, we are very appreciative of the measures, but...
Two gentlemen are from the Nairobi chapters of the Chamber. And
I must say thank you very much for taking time. We do have dignitaries, the diplomatic corps who are here. With your permission, Your Excellency, and I want to thank Equity Bank for that. Absa Bank on the digital superhighway and the creative entrepreneurship, Your Excellency, which seeks to digitize free market capitalism while allowing government involvement of unemployment, good working conditions, social hustler agenda resonates across all our development partners as well.
The 2,000 members of the Chamber of Commerce, and also support the businesses through set aside $7 billion US benefit individuals. So in total, about 25 capital solutions. We have trade finance solutions. We have
His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, President and Commander-in-Chief.
Kenya and South Africa recognize climate change as a definitive challenge of our time. We reiterate the implementation of the national determined contributions, including adaptation and mitigation efforts and delivery of finance as agreed in COP27. We urge developing nations to meet their obligations and work with other parties to ensure swift implementation of the Climate Change Finance Delivery Plan. I congratulate you, President Ramaphosa, on the launch of the Just Transition Framework for South Africa during the 6th meeting of the Presidential Climate Commission held on 27 May 2022. President Ramaphosa's leadership continues to steer South Africa to greater heights of economic development. Working together is the only way we can achieve shared desire for closer bilateral cooperation and a stronger strategic partnership. There is no doubt, Mr. President, that we have made good strides during this visit, and we look forward to achieving even more in the near future. President Ramaphosa and I have also agreed to develop a sustainable mechanism to identify, monitor, and resolve non-tariff barriers that limit the trade potential between our two countries. We can only reap the full benefits of the MOUs and agreements we have signed through the full and effective implementation of all the undertakings we have committed ourselves to. It is important that we continue to demonstrate the viability and usefulness of the JCC mechanism in improving the quality of our relations. We are concerned over the continuing threats to international peace and security, particularly conflicts in the Horn of Africa, the Great Lakes region, and the Sahel. These conflicts cause suffering, disorder, and lead to unsafe migration and weakening of states. Your Excellency, I want to thank you specifically for providing the necessary leadership that saw the resolution, at least at the technical level, and now that implementation will be carried out on the matters between Tigray and the government of Ethiopia. Kenya and South Africa commit to play our roles in the pursuit of sustainable peace and security in Africa and the world through the Africa Union Peace and Security Council and UN Security Council frameworks. At the continental level, we laud the just concluded agreement between Ethiopia government and the Tigray People's Liberation Front, brokered by the Africa Union and mediated by President Olusegun Obasanjo and Uhuru Kenyatta and former Deputy President of South Africa, Pumphile Mlambo Nkuka. We appeal to all parties to ensure the full and comprehensive implementation of the agreement. Kenya and South Africa recognize climate change as a definitive challenge of our